Thanks. So I'd like to welcome now Nancy Prager-Kamel, the Chairwoman of Scholarships and Educational Programs for the AFC-USA.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here and to welcome you all. It's a nice full crowd. It's with great pride and pleasure that we welcome our distinguished guests to our inaugural presentation of the annual awards and scholarships. Our vision as the Association of Foreign Correspondents USA is to enhance the skills of young journalists as well as to expand the access and knowledge of events and issues for practicing correspondents throughout the United States. We are proud to offer high-level conversations and panels with worldwide influential voices. James Madison wrote a resolution that was adopted by the Virginia Assembly in January 1800. He stated that his interpretation of the First Amendment guarantees freedom of the press, which would become the established position of our Supreme Court. Never has this been more challenged, our press more vulnerable than in the current times. Never has the Fourth Estate been so relevant. Journalists have become an endangered species, with safety, respect, support reaching a tipping point. Freedom of the press and its ability to hold the powerful accountable is more challenged than ever, while news medias as a whole suffer from loss of independence and growth in the public mistrust. There is throughout the world more government censorship, more corporate control, increasingly more dissemination of misinformation, and more violence against journalists. The moment we no longer have a free press, anything can happen. Who we, the Association of Foreign Correspondents in the US, are, and how well we value and prepare the future generation of journalists is our paramount commitment. Our mission is simply stated. Through education, experience, mentoring, we are dedicated to facilitate and accelerate support for a free and informed press with the goal of putting education at the epicenter of journalism. Tonight, in this historic dwelling, we bestow our first annual scholarship awards to a distinguished group of journalists who have returned to U.S. universities seeking to hone, expand, and enhance their communication skills. This evening, we assemble and pay respect to those chosen as excelling in their professional and academic performance. We honor a diverse representation from India, Russia, Kenya, South Africa, and Bulgaria, representing a vast array of journalism schools such as USC, Berkeley, NYU, CUNY, Indiana University, University of Oklahoma, Columbia, Missouri, Stanford, Wisconsin, Northwestern, and the New School. No one yet from Hunter, I might add. Our 5 winners have excelled in their responses with the weighted value given to their work as well in graduate school as well as prior experience in publication. All applicants were asked to address the following issue. Quote, "There are several ways the political powers attempt to silence journalists and curtail freedom of information. Give an example from your country of origin in which you or your colleagues were confronted by political powers or other organized interests with the intent of silencing you or them. Describe how you perceive your role as a correspondent regarding these situations and in general, the role of journalism as a cornerstone of democracy in your country of origin." Our first year has been an auspicious one as we link with other well-respected and notable organizations, each individually and collectively representing the voice and the needs of the working correspondents in the United States. We also wish to thank, especially tonight, our generous sponsors, Bayer, P&G, Microsoft, CBS News, and NASDAQ, and our notable speakers and presenters. We also want to thank the Roosevelt House Public Policy Institute at Hunter College for hosting us, and the dedicated time and effort of our scholarship board of directors, who spent their time and a lot of energy going through a very vast and a very complex group of applications. They are committed to the excellence that is so well represented here tonight. Thank you.